Good morning, traders. I am Stephen Davis, Senior Market Strategist, RJO Futures. It's Friday morning, October 18th. We're here to talk to you about the grain markets. Okay, first chart of corn here. Seems to be trending higher. I think one of the million-dollar questions now is the basis here and how it performs in the next couple of weeks. The next 10 to 14 days, 2 weeks, we're just going to be really pick up on corn harvest here. And the basis has been very, very strong. The end user needs corn. And this is getting the farmer to sell corn right off of the field. Now, old crop corn disappeared. It wasn't as much around as everyone talked about. So this is a good story. Basis in northern Illinois and Iowa has come down a little bit here, but still significantly strong compared to a year or two ago. So we'll see how that acts here in the next couple of weeks. Exports on corn, again, dismal here this morning. Soybean exports just stellar, stout. Chinese purchases of U.S. soybeans continue here. You know, demand is key. It's a 6-letter word, but it's so important. The demand here in our corn, we'll just keep talking about all of that. Okay, the soybean market. You're trending higher here. Look for leadership in soybean going into the end of the year. Export sales this morning, very stellar, very stout. Once again here, China buying U.S. soybeans. Look for this to continue in October, November, December, and January. And then March 2020, Brazil soybean supply will be coming on the market. You know, something about China now, USA, these talks are going very well. There's more respect back and forth between China and USA. Seems like we're getting closer and closer. They're acting like business people here. So this is so important, so gigantic for commodity trading. China is so important to commodities, and USA, China, the two biggest economies in the world today. Let's get it together here and look for higher prices in the row crops as we move into the end of the year. Something else about China now, their food inflation because of this ASF disease in pork and hogs disappearing. In September, their food inflation up 11.2%. That's the biggest in 8 years. Now, you know, China and their communist ruled people, the Chinese people, higher food prices, and they're going to riot like they did 20 years ago in Tiananmen Square, and what they're doing in Hong Kong here. So China leaders don't want this. The Chinese, they need pork and they need soybean, and that's exactly what USA has for them. Now the wheat market here, look at wheat trending higher. You've got Egypt. Gigantic wheat deal announced. Keep in mind, Egypt, again, the biggest wheat buyer in the world today, and the prices of wheat that they paid yesterday for was $6 to $8 higher than a week ago. So the wheat market here trending higher. So, and let's just wrap this up here. We're going to have harvest here and how the market performs, and we'll be talking about that next week. Let's all have an excellent weekend.